Okay, so we are reviewing some wonderful lessons. And maybe we can repeat the introduction to the review, because it's always helpful to be reminded. We now review again. This time we are ready to give more effort and more time to what we undertake. We are ready to give more time and effort to what we undertake. We recognize we are preparing for another phase of understanding. We would take this step completely, that we may go on again more certain, more sincere, with faith upheld more surely. Our footsteps have not been unwavering, and doubts have made us walk uncertainly and slowly on the road this course sets forth. But now we hasten on, for we approach a greater certainty, a firmer purpose, and a surer goal. Steady our feet, our Father, let our doubts be quiet, and our holy minds be still, and speak to us. We have no words to give you. We would but listen to your word and make it ours. Lead our practicing as does a father lead a little child along a way he does not understand. Yet does he follow, sure that he is safe, because his father leads the way for him. So do we bring our practicing to you, and if we stumble, you will raise us up. If we forget the way, we count upon your sure remembering. We wander off, but you will not forget to call us back. Quicken our footsteps now, that we may walk more certainly and quickly unto you. And we accept the word you offer us to unify our practicing as we review the thoughts that you have given us. This is the thought which should precede the thoughts that we review. Each one but clarifies some aspect of this thought, or helps it be more meaningful, more personal and true, and more descriptive of the holy self we share and now prepare to know again. God is but love, and therefore so am I. So that is the thought. It's a very important thought for the healing of the mind. God is but love, and therefore so am I. This self alone knows love. This self alone is perfectly consistent in its thoughts, knows its creator, understands itself, is perfect in its knowledge and its love, and never changes from its constant state of union with its Father and itself. And it is this that waits to meet us at the journey's ending. Every step we take brings us a little nearer. This review will shorten time immeasurable if you keep in mind that this remains our goal. And as we practice, it is this to which we are approaching. The end of time, guys. Let us raise our hearts from dust to life as we remember this is promised us, and that this course was sent to open up the path of light to us and teach us step by step how to return to the eternal self we thought we lost. I take the journey with you, for I share your doubts and fears a little while, that you may come to me who recognize the road by which all fears and doubts are overcome. We walk together. I must understand uncertainty and pain, although I know they have no meaning. Yet a savior must remain with those he teaches, seeing what they see, but still retaining in his mind the way that led him out, and now will lead you out with him. God's Son is crucified until you walk along the road with me. Okay, guys, you hear he is with us. Like, first, this introduction is so loving. At first, it tells us how much he wants us to practice, how sincerely, to give more time and effort to this, because it will heal our mind. But then he also says, well, I take the journey with you, for I share your doubts and fears a little while, that you may come to me, who recognize the road by which all fears and doubts are overcome. So he even shares the doubts and the fears, just so that you know you're not alone, although he knows they're not real. That's how loving Spirit is, and the mighty companionship that we share. That's how loving it is. We really walk together. My resurrection comes again each time I lead a brother safely to the place at which the journey ends and is forgot. I am renewed each time a brother learns there is a way from misery and pain. I am reborn each time a brother's mind turns to the light in him and looks for me. I have forgotten no one. Help me now to lead you back to where the journey was begun, to make another choice with me. Release me as you practice once again the thoughts I brought to you from him who sees your bitter need and knows the answer God has given him. Together we review these thoughts. Together we devote our time and effort to them. And together we will teach them to our brothers. God would not have heaven incomplete. It waits for you as I do. I am incomplete without your part in me. And as I am made whole, we go together to our ancient home, prepared for us before time was, and kept unchanged by time, immaculate and safe, as it will be at last when time is done. Let this review be then your gift to me. For this alone I need, that you will hear the words I speak and give them to the world. You are my voice, my eyes, my feet, my hands, through which I save the world. The self from which I call to you is but your own. To him we go together. Take your brother's hand, for this is not a way that we walk alone. In him I walk with you, and you with me. Our Father wills his Son be one with him. What lives but must not then be one with you. Let this review become a time in which we share a new experience for you, yet one as old as time and older still. Hallowed your name, your glory undefiled forever, and your wholeness now complete as God established it. You are his Son, completing his extension in your own. We practice but an ancient truth we knew before illusion seems to claim the world. And we remind the world that it is free of all illusions every time we say, God is but love, and therefore so am I. With this we start each day of our review. With this we start and end each period of practice time. And with this thought we sleep, to waken once again with these same words upon our lips, to greet another day. No thought that we review, but we surround with it, and use the thoughts to hold it up before our minds and keep it clear in our remembrance throughout the day. And thus, when we have finished this review, we will have recognized the words we speak are true. Yet are the words but aids, and to be used except at the beginning and the end of the practice periods, because they're just words, but to recall the mind as needed to its purpose. We place faith in the experience that comes from practice, not the means we use. We place faith in the experience that come from practice, not the means that we use. We wait for the experience and recognize that it is only here conviction lies. We use the words and try again to go beyond them to their meaning, which is far beyond our sound. The sound grows dim and disappears as we approach the source of meaning. It is here that we find rest. Okay, so Jesus just really says, let me help you. Allow me to help yourself. Okay, so we do this. We invite this experience, and we start with the words again. God is but love, and therefore so am I. Into his presence would I enter now. God is but love, and therefore so am I. Today I learn to give as I receive. God is but love, and therefore so am I. So we allow these words, these ideas, to sink in as we sink into an experience of them. They point to an experience, an experience that is inevitable. So the two ideas for review today: into his presence would I enter now, and today I learn to give as I receive. So we meditate with the prayer that this will become our experience. And God is but love, therefore so am I. It's really wonderful. The way out. So gently and clearly guided. So helpful. But I will let you guys do this lesson on your own through the days, like those lessons. Just make sure to practice it the way he described in the review, the description. It's just so clearly advised, you know, and all problems will be deleted just by practicing the way he describes. So it's more like an internal matter. We do it as a group like this, but this is just like an example for how you need to practice through your day. Just if you do guided to give yourself to the lessons, then yeah, just to keep remembering those inroads. The ideas are inroads to experiences. And all it takes is willingness. If we don't give it our willingness, there is no opening. But when we give it our willingness, I have no idea how deep you can go. So, do we have any sharings today? Do you want to speak anything about this lesson?
I just mirror what you're saying. So much beauty that pours through his message to us.
Yeah, so loving. We have just reviewed, I don't know if you were there, Gareth, but it looks like you just came in. Just reviewed the lesson, God is but love, and therefore so am I, which is the central idea of this review. And the two lessons we're taking in today is into his presence would I enter now, which is something totally beyond the words. It's not you could just say, and you know, it's a declaration into his presence would I enter now. It's a declaration of, okay, no ego can join me there in this present moment. It's just, this is what I would do now. I would enter into his presence, to God's presence. So that's one of them. And the other one is, today I learn to give as I receive. Today I learn to give as I receive. And this is, we always give as we receive, but we want to receive truth. The awareness of what we are, so that we can give that away.